And this is where I made a crucial mistake. Hey, what is up, guys? It's GD3 here. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube uploading content, but I'm back for the New Year's, to start 2026, and we're gonna start strong as usual. Today, we're gonna be playing Le Mans Ultimate using the LMP2 car for the first time. So we'll see how that goes and see what happens. So for our first race, we're doing split one, which is too much for me right now because I don't know why they'll give me split one in my first attempt, but I guess the game is confident in my skills, so let's see what we can do. Cold tires, of course. LMP2 does not have any tire blankets, and we'll just fast forward on to our final attempt in qualifying. So our tires are fully warmed up now for our final lap. We did a banker of 37.9, not a banker, but a previous lap 37.9. This lap we want to improve. So we break out the 100-meter board, trying to get the car stop, which we do, but in the low speed right there at turn 2, cars sometimes feel like a boat, but we are slightly down on our previous best lap right there. So we know it to gain time in case we want to do it another race. So next few turns, we gain a few hundreds on our lap time. Try to rotate the car a bit more. Get on the power, we lose some time. Right here we should gain a few tenths. I took it a bit better than I did on a previous lap, which we managed to do very good. We almost took a tenth out of that. Now looking for the braking marker. Try to take it flat, but we're just not used to that level of grip yet. And then down the back straight, heading towards the parabolica. Pick a braking point. I think we brake pretty early there, so we lose a bit of time. But we carry the 700s that we gain to the line, and we qualify P11 overall for the race.
Drivers, go to the grid for a race start.
So starting from P11, we're pretty far back from P1, we basically qualified over a second quicker than us, but doesn't mean we have bad race pace overall. So we're gonna try to utilize that race pace to see if we can gain a few positions. For the fuel, I'm not too sure, but I asked one of the guys in the chat of how much we should save fuel, and they're saying 5.31. So we're gonna try to aim for that sometime after the first lap. Hopefully we remember to do such a thing, but we're gonna slow down. We're gonna wait for the green lights for the start. Let's see what happens. So lights out, let's go. So better reaction time than Valley in front. Side by side we overtake him. We're just slightly behind Forget and Lee in front. We brake super early because we don't want to cause a crash. But the guys behind us, man, they had another idea. But we managed to survive that. Let's see that again from the outside cam. So there we go again. All of us right there. Look at that mess. And we're not even start braking it. So, ooh, just barely survived there. A lot of guys basically retired because of that one turn one. Monza turn one is always a charm, man. Okay, so we neither gained or lost any positions on the start, which is great. Pretty much in the same place where we started, but with a little bit of damage. We try to brake early right here, just because our tires aren't up to temperature yet. The guy behind us, Dino, went off track and he rejoined behind us, so we don't have to worry about him too much. We're sitting right behind Valley and Forget right now, trying to see if they're gonna make any mistakes so we can pounce on them. Dino behind though had a much better exit than us, so we have to take a slightly defensive line. But he backs out of it for now, allowing us to keep our P11. Car in front went off wide, but we're not sure what car at the moment. But we're gonna start looking at our fuel to see how close we are to saving that amount, because we don't want to run out of fuel at the end and make all of our progress go to waste. So end of lap 1 now. We're still at P11 behind Forget. Valley gained the place. So turn 1, we're gonna lift off, lift and coast. We're super early. Big accident ahead. The cars in front overslowed a bit, trying to rejoin on track, so we had to slow down. That gives Dino behind a run on us, but he looked like he short shifted there, so the momentum he gained is pretty much gone. Try to lift off. We don't want to overtake Valley just yet, we just want to stay behind. I think Forget went off the track, and the guy in front of us was pushed off, so we gained a position. We did a fake send on the inside of Forget, so it goes off the track and we have a better run compared to him down the straight, and we gained 2 positions just like that. Moving on to lap 4, we start encountering lap cars which go on the racing line for the lap car. He gave us that. Then we are catching up on Valley, who's fighting Oran for a position. This fighting allowed us to catch up just slightly, so we're slightly just behind Valley right now, under our 10th. He goes defensive pretty late, so we have to go on the outside, trying to make the car stick around the parabolica. He, on the other hand, Valley had a much better exit. So we're side by side now, down the straight. Heading into third 1, I lift early, brake early. I'm not as confident in the brakes right now. So Valley defends his position right here. Around in front, kinda part the car in the apex, but that doesn't matter too much. Second time the charm, we're going for another overtake opportunity. Valley defends. We go on the outside once again. We brake slightly later, but not late enough. Still not confident on the brakes, so we hold position just for now and just waiting for another opportunity to pounce once again, which we get. Third time's the charm. Hopefully it works out this time. We're looking for opportunity. He wants to overtake or run ahead, so we just brake early, avoid that. Valley brake super deep, make contact. They basically just stop on the apex right there to keep control of the car, and I didn't see them, so we make more contact, which kind of set us back a bit. Now our car is very damaged, so we're gonna lose a few tenths per lap now. Well, let's see what we can do now to at least try to get by them, because they're still costing me a lot of time. Then on to lap 9. Right here, we see carnage happening ahead. A car goes off. We manage to catch up on Orion a bit. Then a LMP3 car just came out of nowhere and took him out. So we managed to pick up that position, already a P7 from P11, where we came from, just by us driving safe and being lucky enough to avoid some of these collisions. So behind the LMP3 car picking up a tow, we move on to lap 10. And now for the braking zone right here. We brake super late, later than I should, and completely missed turn 1 after this cut the chicane. We slow down just slightly though, so we don't get a drive through or stop and go penalty. But here is where I made a crucial mistake. Going for extremely late dive bomb, which caused a lot of issues. As spin as I get on the throttle, too much power, and I also got a tap from the rear from the LMP3 car. Totally my fault. I was just trying to clear the traffic too quickly and it didn't end right. So we're starting position down onto the final few laps now. Have to do a bit of traffic management. A lot of LMP3 cars in the way. We have to, we're just trying to find lines that are like predictable enough that they don't try to collide with me, but enough that I don't collide with them, if you get what I mean. But picking up a slight tow from the LMP3 car ahead, trying to, no, we're going to try to save fuel because I forgot earlier how much fuel I should have saved, but now looking at the fuel I realize I don't have enough fuel. So in these coming laps I have to save as much fuel as possible now in order to just get to the line. So we start lift and coasting extremely early, like at least 50 to 70 meters earlier than I usually do. We cross the line with like 0.9 fuel. That means we run out of fuel before the finish line. So we just start doing extreme lift and coast, lifting as far back as possible, 250 meters basically there for turn 1. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do for the rest of this lap. So pure lift and coast, and hopefully we're gonna finish this race at the end. Yep, so right now we're just cruising to the line, no stupid moves like I have done before. We don't want to run out of fuel or lose any more time to Orion behind us. Otherwise, probably gonna take advantage of the fact that we have to be lifting coasting like crazy. So down the straight we simply just wait for opportunity. Cars faster, so we easily pass into Ascari, I believe. We get a track limit penalty, but at this point it doesn't matter. And we're just going to the line now, lifting and coast as far back as possible. We don't want to run out of fuel. And I would say that's pretty much it for this race. Starting from P11 to P8, not a bad result. And that's just our first time in a car. So as we do more, we're gonna get better and better, faster and faster. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if so, please subscribe and like. More content coming soon. Have a good one.